going to live to 120. I'm told I'll feel better if I exercise.
I'm exercising for 2.
I'm here to get in shape for natural childbirth.
I'm here because it's fun to exercise. I'm here because I want to be on television.
Are you civilized or uncivilized? Okay, all of you keep running while I explain something. First of all, civilized people is what they call people who wear shoes, as far as I can find out. And of civilized people, 80% have foot problems. In what they call the uncivilized world, that's 2/3 of the world, the people go without shoes. The people who go without shoes have practically no foot problems. Sounds a little strange, doesn't it, that we're still wearing shoes? Let me show you something. You can sit down for a minute if you want.
Come look.
Okay, your foot is built kind of like this. It's a strange idea. There's the bony arch, and then to keep it from flattening, there are ligaments and muscles that come across this way. The bony arch comes this way, and then there are ligaments and muscles that keep it pulled up into an arch. You can see when I put my foot down, it flattens it out. And when I pick it up, then the arch forms again. And that's just the way your foot works. Okay, Jessica, look what I've got for you.
Look what's a
Jessica,
toy.
would you like to have that? Okay, now, first of all, I want everybody to remember that if you have any real foot problems, really serious foot problems, or if your feet and legs really hurt, you should get a doctor's okay before you do these things. But if you have reasonable or reasonably normal feet, you can do the gentle things without asking. And most of these are gentle. Okay, first put your feet out. Now, first is foot inspection. We all have dirty feet because we all use our feet a lot. Everybody should have dirty feet. You know, we're going to do an exercise while I tell you something about dirty feet. Clench your toes hard and then extend them as far as you can. You can do it with your fingers too if you want. Now, what I wanted to tell you, keep it up. What I wanted to tell you about dirty feet is it's much healthier to have clean dirt and air and light around your feet than it is to put them into the same old pair of shoes day after day. You're getting dirt in that shoe that's just, you know, it's been there for how old are your shoes? It's moist, it's dark, it's damp, and this is what gives an awful lot of people athlete's foot and all kinds of other foot problems. It makes people get sores on their feet. You get moldy feet from wearing damp, dark shoes. You need your feet, like the rest of your body, need light and air.
You should wear sneakers that you can throw in the washing machine.
Sneakers are great, but actually what's even better are the rubber Japanese thongs. So you're practically barefoot. It's just, you know, a little thing for protection between your feet and the floor. Clench hard, really hard.
It's also probably good for your feet keeping those on because you tend to sort of hold on to them
with your toes. That's right. It's a good point. Oh, Jessica, are you eating?
I love my cocoa. My cocoa.
Not in the studio.
Okay, try another one.
My cocoa.
Point your toes way out.
It's back. You know where it is?
And now turn your toes way back, heels way up. And toes way down again. Just stretch as hard as you can. Try to get your toes down to the floor. Look at Benji's toes. Jessica, can you make your toes come down to touch the floor?
Not right now.
Right now. And way back up again. Benji, that's the bend. That's really good. Benji. Why do I call him Benji?
Some people in the family
do they?
call
Does it make your foot cramp?
What?
Does it make your foot cramp when you push your toes down? That's good. Let's see if by turning your knees in a little you can get your toes down to touch. Yeah, that helps a whole lot.
That's right.
Try to get them down to touch the other way. Good. Look at Jessica's toes. They're touching and straight out.
That's right.
That's the sort of flexibility that just about every little child has that you should never lose, really.
Oh,
it's
good.
from wearing shoes that we lose this kind of flexibility, and you really need it if you're going to walk properly and have comfortable feet. That's the nicest thing, to have really comfortable feet that feel good. Okay, feet a little apart. Keep your backs up nice and straight. Try to do it without using your hands. If you need your hands to hold your back up, then use them. But try to do it without, because then you're using the muscles better. Turn your feet in to
Just had
touch.
permission.
And way out. Try to get them all the way in to touch.
Do what Daddy's feet are
And all the way out to touch.
doing.
And in.
And out.
And out. In. And out. These are flexibility exercises, almost all of them, just to get your feet nice and flexible so that then you can start building strength. You know, always you build in the flexibility first. And the one thing that you really lose when you wear shoes is the flexibility, because shoes are really like a splint. You put your foot in, it's held that way, and it can barely move at all. And a lot of people think that when they put on new shoes, you know, they shouldn't be able to move their toes.
Grabbing all the toes.
But your foot actually should always be able to move reasonably freely. You should really be able to move it in every direction.
Here's a good thing.
When
to
my
do with your
toe was
feet.
healing, I went barefoot a lot and did your exercises, and the doctor commented how very well it was growing.
That's good.
The whole joint is reshaping itself, and
That's
he was
good.
amazed.
If you give your feet a chance, they really do reshape themselves. That's why your body really, you know, we talk about the beautiful machine. It really is, because if you give it any help at all, it will heal itself. You just start the process working, and it takes care of itself in almost every case. I've heard of one group of people who do almost constant running in the mountains, the Hunzas. I don't know how many of you have heard about them, but they break arms and legs along the way. Somebody, just anybody, will set it and they go, you know, they go right on. Not legs, maybe they hop, but not legs. Your ankle what?
We have extra
I
ankles.
have
Extra
Oh, that,
ankles.
you know, I don't know whether that's also not. I'll have to look in the book and find out. But everybody has a slight bulge there. I'm sure it must be muscle. Okay, put one leg up over the other and turn your ankle around as far as you can in one direction
Jessica's
and
hiding
again in the
her
other.
feet.
This is something that people tend to do rather naturally. That, you know, when you're sitting, a lot of people will tend to do this. It's great flexibility for your ankle.
Everybody waving at each other with their feet.
Hi, folks.
I want you to try one other thing. Oh, are my feet dirty? Clasp your hands and then try to do the same thing with your toes.
Are those your
Can I
feet?
help?
Hey,
I
I'm
gotta-
getting better at it.
Are you?
Yeah, I got
It
one.
gets
I think I got
easier as
one
you go
toe
along,
this
but
time.
I get foot cramps.
Then you have to just.
Try to clasp it. See if you can pick them up that way.
Maggie, I did it.
Good, good. That's great. Good for you. Did you get them all the way down? That's good. Did you do it without using your hands?
Well, some of it I did.
I couldn't get it all the way either. Okay, come on up now.
Not with your toes going.
Oh, sure.
One of the big things that you want to change is when you're watching TV, instead of just sitting, get in the habit of walking in place or running in place. You can start off walking if you're not in good condition. Put your hands on a chair, especially for older people. Don't try to start too enthusiastically. Take it very slowly and build up a little at a time. Even if you just walked all the time, you'd still be getting a lot of exercise. But if you can build up to going faster and faster, it can only help.
It's grooving on the rug.
Yeah.
Okay, try dancing a little while you're doing it. Really lift your legs up. Rosie, watch your toe.
What do you see?
That's right.
She's taking a lunch break.
That's right. That's right.
Good. Older people should also try walking outside a lot more. I know that it doesn't feel safe when you have to cross streets and the lights don't stay long enough for you to get across, but try walking just around your own block. And you know, you can feed birds, you can take animals for a walk with you, can do all kinds of things, you know, to make it more amusing. But take a friend with you. Jessica's having a private game over here.
Right.
To either take a friend with you or let people know where you'll be, because if you're older and you're going out for any length of time, someone should know where you are. So always let someone know or take a friend, but walk as much as you can. When it gets cold and you can't, stay inside and walk. Okay, let's try some other things. Turn your toes in.
Can you turn your toes
Way in, heels out, and come up on the sides of your feet. And walk. Let's go around the circle.
This is the monster walk.
Yeah.
Come on, Jessica.
You do the monster walk?
Jessica,
This isn't for beginners whose feet are stiff. For children or people who tend to go barefoot, it's probably reasonably easy.
Jessica.
It's a good flat foot exercise.
Do the monster walk.
Can you get it?
You do the monster. Oh, that's right.
Good. That's great.
You had trouble with your feet as a
Okay, now try walking on your heels.
It's a different kind of monster walk.
That's good, Jessica. Good.
That's good, Jessica. You got the idea.
Okay, now come way up on your toes.
Oh,
Way up on your toes. Good girl. Arms way up. Bounce your arms back if you can. Good girl, Jessica.
oh, that's great.
Okay, now if you can, if you don't have flat feet, if you have flat feet, don't do this. If you don't, then walk on the inside of your arch. Showing your feet way in.
This way,
Are you
Jessica.
a monster,
I'll try to do
Jessica?
it.
This is the hard one.
What
All
are
right, so do
you?
it anyway.
A monster.
Jessica, look at everybody's feet.
Oh, there, she was doing it.
Get the idea?
That's right.
Good girl. That's it. She gets it. Just give her a little bit of time. Okay, up on tiptoe and come down on one foot and then down on the other. Really point your toe each time.
You do it so fast.
Practice, practice.
It's talking to her. I don't think she has much practice as you have.
Keep feeling like some kind of animal.
Uncivilized.
That's
Uncivilized, that's the way.
feeling. Coming over
Everybody needs to have uncivilized feet. At least that. Okay? Hop on one foot. This again is for people whose feet are in reasonably good condition.
Here we go. Hop. Hey, what's that? Hopscotch.
Don't jump on the
I feel
bow.
like a baby bouncing around.
And the other side, hold on. The other one. And the other.
It's all right.
Try it with both.
It's okay. We'll try
Try it with both.
both feet. Come on, you
You
can
jump
do
with
this.
both feet. Yeah.
Good.
Relax.
Okay, let's try something else.
Here we are, Jessica.
Okay, Jessica.
Guess what we've got?
This is your big one.
Aren't they beautiful? Let's pick all up with our toes. See how many you can gather. Put them in your hands.
Ben says they're cold.
One at a time.
One at a time.
One at a time.
Oh, I picked up 3
You
times.
pick up tennis ball with something. He's professional.
Jessica, did you get one? Oh,
Yeah,
look,
four
she's
so
got
far.
one.
She can't get it out again.
5. I have 5 so far. I dropped them.
Don't forget to use the other foot.
I put them back on the ground.
Good on that. Toe that's
Put them in your
healing.
hands for a while. When we've got them all up, then we'll put them all back down again.
I
We've
have
got them all. Got to get going here.
Can we
I
take
lose
them
my
home?
balance getting them from my foot to my hand.
Balance is important too.
Definitely.
Okay. Oops. I lost one.
You
Did
got
you
two.
get two?
Okay, let's throw them all back down in the middle again.
Okay.
I
Here they go again.
Good, great.
Wow.
Elizabeth got 15 of them.
That's a record, huh?
Okay.
I think you'll get some kind of
Now,
prize.
why don't we pair off and play baseball?
Okay. I'll go next.
Okay, okay. How many of us are there?
You want to go?
Okay, I'll
Kick
play
it.
the
Go back
two
a
of you.
little so they can't like
What we've got to do now is throw them to each other. And you try to hit them when I throw them.
All right, here comes. That didn't get very far. You gonna throw one to me?
Oops.
I hit it with my knee.
Good. That's a good start.
Okay, here.
Try it with a pen.
Ready. Okay. There you go. Jessica's ready.
If you don't,
Wow. What a
if you
lot.
don't have marbles handy, try it with pennies.
Hey, don't break any of the.
Picking
Okay,
up
you ready?
pennies off the floor with your
Oh,
feet
it's
would be
throwing?
hard.
Even harder.
I was
Oh,
ready
isn't
to
that
pinch
pretty?
and you.
That's
Oh.
Here.
okay. Throw it. Throw
Are
it.
you throwing?
Ah. Two.
Here, Jessica. Here's one for you.
Okay. Left-handed.
Here, Maggie.
Okay. Oop.
Left-footed.
Here's one for you. Oops.
Well, I hit it with my arm, which wasn't quite legal. Okay.
Oops.
Nope.
Where did it
Here,
go?
Maggie.
Let's try this.
Okay, let's try. Ben, give one to Elizabeth with her foot. Pass them from foot to foot.
Okay.
That's what we're good at.
I did
Foot
it
to
with
foot.
Well, we were.
I did it with Maggie.
Well, you know, if you did it with pennies or dimes and let whoever can grab hold of them, keep hold of them. Good, great.
Okay, let's do it again.
It's me, Ben.
Jessica, here's another one for you.
Here, let me see if I can pass one to you.
My nice clean feet.
Here, I'll try one.
Good. Got it?
Here, Maggie.
I got it.
Here, Jessica, I'll pass
Oh,
one
I
to you.
missed it.
Can you take that one?
Here's one.
No. I got it.
Did you get it?
Here, somebody kick it.
Her hand is so full of marbles.
Let's try again.
One too high. Here, Maggie,
Throw 'em up
give
and see
one
if you
to
can
me.
hit
Give
'em.
one to me.
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Did you get it?
Now,
That's not so
how
bad.
about if one at a time, using first one foot
Ah,
and then the other,
great.
we put them back in. See if you can throw them from a distance.
Oh. Do you have
Make baskets.
aim with your foot?
I hit someone else's foot.
They're going to be out here all day.
You're a real genius.
Hey, Ben, you got in.
Oh, please.
I keep getting them stuck between my
Don't
toes.
forget to use both feet.
I'm doing it pretty good. They're going from this side of the room to the other side
I
of the room.
can't get that one out of
Sound
my
like many of them
toes.
are making it.
How about not from a distance? There.
People get a minute to do a close-up.
That's right.
Use both feet.
Is this really an exercise, man?
This is really an exercise. It's great for
Don't your feet
flexibility.
feel
This
it?
exercise is called getting ready for the next show.
Beginners, be
Exercise.
careful you don't step back on your marbles. Make sure you've got all your marbles.
Let's get these from this one over here.
Here's
Wow, that's a curveball.
If you need to keep from losing your balance, if you're just beginning, you can do this from a chair. Any way at all that you can find to do it, as long as you get the, you know, the grasping action in with your toes. There are a bunch of them there.
This is not fair, Jessica. Not fair.
you just rub it.
There.
Good. Good.
I
Great.
didn't think you'd find
Shall
it
we let Jessica,
And let her
would you like
have
that
you
piece
over
to
in
play
the
with?
corner. There you go.
Okay, let's try a few things on the benches. Beginners, find a chair and let's try a few things on the benches. These will be very easy for you. But again, if your feet aren't flexible to begin with, be sure you do them very gently. Bring them in just a little bit closer. Be sure you do them very gently so that you don't hurt your feet. Just a gentle pressure, just to you know, bend them a tiny bit, but not to hurt them.
He wants to sit next to you, Maggie.
Come on, Ben.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's all right.
Okay.
Nice ride.
Are they fun? Okay, first put your feet way up on your toes, and remember, if you're older and your feet are stiff, be gentle with yourself. Hold on. And come down
Thank
and
you.
down onto your heels. Up and down onto your heels. You know, if you're on a chair that's unsteady at all, lean back, and it's a good idea to do it on these because we don't want them to topple over on our legs.
Say, what function do the toes serve anyway?
The toes are not only for balance, but for grasping. I think it's the big toe that if you lose your big toe, it's almost impossible to balance yourself as you walk. It's the one toe you can't afford to lose at all. The little one you can do without, but not very well.
What about these mountain climbers that get their toes all frostbitten off and they still make it?
I doubt if they mountain climb anymore after that. Really, it loses a lot of the grasping action that you need. One of the reasons, by the way, that people tend to get their circulation cut off and get frostbitten in the fingers and toes is because these are the extremities, and you really do have to keep up your circulation to keep them in good shape. That's why running and a lot of walking are good for them, because if you sit a lot, mountain climbers don't, of course, but they are the extreme ends of the appendages, so it's very difficult to keep them warm. That's why socks and mittens and things like that that keep your toes and fingers close to each other so you get a lot of heat are good, especially for arthritics who tend to have poor circulation. Okay, turn your feet all the way under so that you're resting on the upper part of your arch.
I've still got you.
And again, bounce a little. Okay, feel that?
It's a little hard to bounce with you here.
Remember to be gentle with yourself. Don't push it because you've got lots of time. These are very easy things to do. You can do them anytime at all. Try it when you're visiting friends. They won't notice a thing. Okay, turn your knees in and your feet out so that your big toe is down on the floor.
What do you do about other people?
About other people? You mean if you're running into people there on the bed?
Getting our toes confused here.
And again, bounce down gently.
Good.
Don't bother Mommy, she's busy playing.
Right.
And turn your toes way in now so you're resting on the outside, on the little toe and the top of that side of
We're
your
not
foot.
going to have room for
And
all these
again,
knees,
bounce
are
a
we?
little.
Here, now you have room for your knees.
Okay, put your feet down flat and crawl your toes along the floor.
Here come our toes, Jessica.
And
They're
back
creeping up on you.
and crawl them up again.
Here they come. Creep, creep, creep.
And crawl.
Here, I'm going to creep.
These feel good, they really do. This is the same sort of action you get when you're grabbing hold of marbles.
Hey, play toe tag.
And again, and again. You know, I should think a good game would be to play pickup sticks with your toes.
We're really going to feel it right in here.
Or chest.
My toes, Benjamin,
And
go
again.
for a walk with your toes. That's right.
My toes are beginning to hurt.
That's
Can you
good.
feel them? Good.
Look how
Something's
stiff our
happening.
toes will be tomorrow.
Yeah. That's a very small part.
Are your toes stiff too? Oh, good. That means
Her
you've been
toes are
working
stiff
hard.
too? Yeah. She's got such flexible feet. Young children always have flexible feet. It's a good
tickle
thing
you
to
with
keep
my
kids
toes.
in shoes and out of shoes all the time if you can. The only thing they should have on their feet is something flexible so that they can, move, but their foot is
Tickle me
protected
with
a
your
little bit.
toes.
We
your
have one
toes.
family here who make all their own shoes because they are very flexible. They make them out of soft leather and you can put your feet completely in them. Bill,
Shoes.
and come down on the floor while he shows us.
Hey, Jessica.
If you have bad knees, don't come down on
We're
your
gonna look
knees
at
on the
your
floor
shoes,
unless you have a
Jessica.
pillow. And then do it very gently. Make sure
Your
you.
nose.
These are handmade. They're soft leather. Look. This is the way shoes should be, so that you can just bend them completely in every possible way. That way your foot remains flexible, but if you put things on, actually going barefoot is still better than this. In fact, people say, well, in cold weather, at least then you need some foot protection. But in the Bhutanese, I don't know where Bhutana or whatever it is, but the Bhutanese people walk in the snow barefoot. They actually walk year-round in the snow, and I find that hard to believe. My feet freeze in the winter, but they walk barefoot. And people walk on rocks and in sand and, mountains, everything, barefoot, all their lives, and it never seems to bother them. They never get problems with their feet. Lean back. Use your hands behind you
Whoops.
to help you bounce back a little.
It's hard.
Gently. Don't ever put too much pressure on. That's why you have your hands behind you, to keep from hurting yourself. Okay, turn your feet out a little. And with your hands again, ease yourself down to sit between your legs if you can.
Are you
And
still
now
being
pick
a
your heels
monster?
up.
Yeah.
Your knees, your knees.
Thank you.
Come on. Whoa.
That's next week's exercise.
That's next week. Funny how your heels feel when she says
Yeah.
that.
Can you feel that pulling in your heels when you pull up? Where do you feel it?
I feel it in the front.
Do you really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, in your thighs.
That's where my problem is, in the front.
Really?
Maggie, I feel it right there.
Do you? Yeah, it's a good one for your thighs too. It stretches your thighs out well.
Here, down here.
Good, good. Anywhere you can feel it means that's someplace you need it. That's
Can't lose
rule
it.
of thumb with exercise. If you feel it, you need it.
Everything works that way.
Right. Okay, now put your feet together and your knees out.
Have we got room for all the
Wanna do
knees?
this?
Move over, Ben.
And now with your hands behind you again, pick your
This is
knees
instant
up.
agony.
Yeah.
Does that hurt? Does that hurt? Don't do a hard hurt.
Uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. That's the way. Uncomfortable.
You're doing a different exercise.
On the back.
Jessica, what
Just go
exercise
gently
is
back.
that?
See if you can take your hands off the floor and hold your knees up.
Hey.
Only if you're in good shape. Don't try to. You're in beautiful shape, I must say.
Pear shape.
Bounce a little if you can.
2 weeks. I found my due date.
When?
March 9th.
Oh, she
Made
finally
it
found
up.
out.
He's found it.
And you're due in just 2 weeks.
That's what they say.
Wow. Would you? Well,
Come back.
Want me to have it on TV?
you know, I would like you to come. I would like you to come back right afterwards so we can see how fast you get back into shape.
I hope it'll be fast.
I'll give you the
Okay.
exercises to do.
Well, I
Bounce
did
back.
that's what got me started doing exercises last time.
Good.
I'd never
That's
done them
great.
before in my life.
Come up on your feet. It's amazing how many women, when they're pregnant, for the first time, get interested in exercise. Down, just onto your feet. And again, come down so you're flat-footed. And up. And down. This is a great one for skiers. And up. Skiers, by the way, have trouble
I'm really
with
having
their
trouble.
feet because the feet are held in boots. They're stiff, and
you
they're
get it.
for
I
a
can't
purpose,
even
so they
really
need
get
a
it
lot
that
of foot
way.
exercises otherwise.
Well, now we found
Okay,
one that
come
I
down
can't
with
do.
one
You
foot.
can do.
One knee and then the other, so your toes really bend over. Okay, come up.
Maggie, I can do this.
Good, that's good. That's a really good one for your feet. You know, the one thing that I think people miss thinking about when they think about their feet is it really is kind of an unused sense organ. Everybody, when they're kids, really think about, how their feet feel in things. But once you get put into shoes, all of a sudden, you kind of forget about it. It's, you just cut off that part of you and ignore it from that point on until it begins to hurt, which it quite often does.
Right now, it's probably the most alive part of my body. All of a sudden.
All right, let me make a suggestion. Close your eyes, and while you think about things that feel good, say them and move your toes as if you're right in the middle of it. Okay, close your eyes and think.
Blue
Oh,
water.
this rug.
Oh, boy, that
The
sounds
rug,
good.
Yes,
Yeah, the
definitely.
rug.
The rug.
Blue. Yeah.
Grass.
Sandy Beach.
No.
Sandy beaches with the water pulling the sand out from under your toes. Doesn't that feel
that's
good?
Touching the back of the cat with your foot.
Yeah, that's nice.
Soft.
I rub my feet on the dog's back all the time.
Yeah.
Feels good.
When was the last time you really felt something with your feet? If you don't have your shoes off already, you should be ashamed of yourself. If you do, grab hold of something with your feet or rub your feet around on something. Feel how good it feels. Good for you. Ciao.